In terms of the game this weekend, obviously Arsene Wenger's final game in charge. With the emotions that you've gone through as a Premier League manager this season, can you appreciate, perhaps more than anyone, just the achievement of staying at one club for 22 years?
I can't imagine that this can happen again. So this only shows that he has done something extraordinary. I think words don't describe enough how big this achievement is, which he has done for this football club and for the football in this country, as I hear it. And I'm so happy that we are able to host him in his last Premier League game after 22 years, and that we are able to host him in these circumstances, that we really can give him all the honor and all the attention he deserves. And this is possible after our last result on Wednesday, and we as a football club will do it, and we have the biggest respect for what he has done, and we are happy that we play the last game against him and Arsenal.
Have you got any special plans? Will you give him a guard of honour?
Yeah, this is what we planned so far. We as the players and other staff will give him a guard of honour, and the club for sure has a present for him as well.
How much of a relief is it that you can go into the game on Sunday without needing anything to stay up, and how proud are you that you've managed to achieve this without relying on other teams?
To be totally honest, I never thought that this will happen, that we will not use points in the last game of the Premier League season to secure our status, and this shows how great this season was so far. This football team was only in the bottom three once over the whole season, and secured their status one day before the last day of the season. And they were always so great in terms of their togetherness. They made themselves independent from all the negativities which were sometimes around them, from their circumstances which were around them, the circumstances in which they have to work sometimes. And this is an unbelievable great achievement for this football club, and I'm very, very proud and happy that I was able to be a small part of it.
Prior to Wednesday, did you ever indulge yourself the opportunity to think what that moment might be like when you guarantee yourself another season in the Premier League? Had you thought ahead ever that moment?
Yeah, of course we've spoken the one or other time about it, but now after its reality, it only feels great, and so many thoughts which you have to have if it isn't the case, and if you have to prepare for very, very important games which are ahead of you, are gone now. And now we are so happy to play at home against Arsenal, Arsene Wenger's last game, a football match in the Premier League, with the absolute freedom we can have, and our supporters as well can be in party and celebration mood even before the first whistle. This will be an outstanding, an extraordinary atmosphere for sure as well, for them and for all of us, and I can't wait to spend this afternoon with our supporters.
In terms of the squad then for Sunday, obviously so much work has gone in from this group of players. Team news wise, what are we likely to see? Are we likely to see any different faces? Dean Whitehead has announced today that he's going to be retiring, so what are we likely to see against Arsenal, do you think?
No, we will take this game, even if it's Arsene Wenger's last game, but we respect absolutely the competition in which we are. So we will not do something what we would not have done before we secured our status. It's too serious, isn't it? But for sure, the only thing what we maybe will think about, if there are the one or other small knock or whatever, we will take absolutely zero risk on Sunday. This is the only thing what we will do, and we will see tomorrow after the training who looks good, who looks fresh, who looks prepared, and then we make the decision who will be in the squad and who will start or who will come from the bench. At the minute, it looks like that there is everybody healthy, no further injuries after the game on Wednesday. But as I said, the latest update I will have after tomorrow's training session.
Would the plan at this stage for Dean to be involved?
We will see. I have to speak with him. I think apart from if he is involved or not, he has had a great career as a player, and now he makes a step over to hopefully a comparable great career as a coach or as a manager. I'm very happy that the club was able to find a solution with Dino, that he stayed with us because I think like Mark Hudson, Dean Whitehead is first of all a very, very good character, and yes, he was a good footballer, but from my point of view, this means nothing for your managing career if you have been a good footballer, but he has a lot of skills to become a good coach or a good manager, and now he likes to go this route, and we will help him in the first 6 months where he joined my backroom staff, maybe to give him a little bit of the knowledge which we've done with Mark Hudson as well, and then he steps over and will be the coach of the under-17 of the football club. And I think it's so important that players who were part of creating this terrier spirit, to creating this identity, the DNA of the football club in the last 2.5 years, that they now transport this idea and the real idea from inside, not only watching it, really know what you have to do and how hard it is to implement it to a group, to use now their knowledge and to try to give it to our academy players is something very, very special, and I like the idea to try to do it as this football club.